brought up Chris Candido. I have to ask you about Sunny because she's such a controversial character. What you thought of her and the way she treated Chris over the years?
I don't know how she treated Chris. And the reason I don't know how she treated Chris is because I'm not Chris.
Right.
I can tell you that I saw things between the both of them. I saw both their behaviors, and who's it for me to judge? Do you know what I mean? Tammy's been one of my dear friends for years because of Chris, But I met the two of them together, and I always knew them together, and I always saw all of the shenanigans with them. He never got rid of her. They never broke up. So whatever it was between the two of them, apparently it worked. I don't know if it was good. I don't know if it was bad. I didn't have to wake up with it, and I didn't have to go to bed with it. So it wasn't for me to judge. Because if it didn't affect my life, then why do I care? I care for Chris, and I used to get upset, but there was at one point where I finally realized, well, if Chris isn't getting upset, why am I? I don't understand. This is not going to impact my life. I'm not dating her. I'm not living with her. I'm not sleeping with her. So why do I care? And I don't know what he may be doing on the other side. Because you got to remember, there's always three sides of the story: his, hers, and the truth. So.
Have you watched her porn?
No. I have no interest. No desire to watch it. I didn't watch Chyna's either. I had no interest in watching Chyna's. Chyna was a dear, sweet friend, What
do you think of her whole situation since you brought it up?
I think that, Chyna was a sweetheart, and she made an impact, and she had, again, look at what we're doing for a living. Let's put this into perspective. Grown adults who are dressing in their underwear, oiling themselves up to fake fight another grown adult for money. Now, it's not like in the movies or other forms of entertainment where you don't really, they set up the camera angles and you don't really get punched, you don't really get kicked, you don't have to take a bump, you don't have to fall downstairs. The stuntmen do it, but even they wear pads. We do all of that stuff, and we do it all live in front of an audience, and we get the biggest rush out of it that you can ever possibly imagine. We ain't right. We're a little screwed up. So, and I tell guys all the time, especially I tell wrestlers, if you think that guys are messed up that want to do this for a living, how messed up would a hot chick have to be that would want to do this too? We can't be, and we're all wonderful, amazing people, but you think this is kind of it's a normal thing? Otherwise, everybody'd be doing it. Right. They're not. You got to be kind of a little eccentric and a little off and a little different. And with that comes a certain amount of, baggage and personal demons and things like that. That again, who am I to judge? If anybody were to look at my life, I'm sure they'd find even bad things.
Speaking of baggage,
I haven't done a porn, but nobody's wanted to see me naked, so.
Yeah.